Wednesday, because there's nothing more I love talking about than our wellness. My name is Kafayat.
And I am Kemi Michael.
I was supposed to have a guest on the show. Hopefully she'll be here pretty soon. But today I want to focus on our hair. Right? We're talking about our hair, our heritage. And they say that a woman's hair is a crowning glory. It's a crown that you never take off. You need to wear it proudly and be proud of it. Unfortunately, in 2024, you would actually think that people are a bit more open to loving their hair a bit more. But there was a video that I saw on social media that absolutely broke my heart of a lady that she had gone... Are you natural? You're not natural.
Oh, I am natural.
You're natural, yeah? When last did you put relax on your hair?
That would be some 7-10 years ago.
7-10 years ago. Hey, nice. I'm proud of you, darling.
It was useless for me, so I stopped.
The day I gave up, I think the point where I got tired, I think it was in university or after I finished university. I don't know. But there's nothing I hated more than going under the dryer and relaxing my hair. At the end of the day, it gets burnt. Then my hair gets very sticky in front and it starts to cut. Then the one that I even hate more is when it gets due and the natural hair starts to
coming
grow
out.
And it's hard. It doesn't look as nice and as pretty. And it's so sad that we as black women have allowed ourselves to be brainwashed not to love ourselves. Because what you're basically saying to me is that I'm not good enough. Like if my hair is not straight, then it is not okay. I wanted to rhyme there, but the word did not come. But it's like saying because my hair is not straight, then that means I'm not enough. Or that means I do not fit the society's perception of what beauty actually is. Like your hair has to be straight, it has to be relaxed, it has to be, silky and all. But no, my 4B, 4D or 4 anything or 4C or 3C hair is not good enough for you. And it hurts. It really hurts that even in this era that we're in, that the natural hair movement, you think it has gotten enough momentum for people to actually embrace their natural hair. I get how hard it is to maintain, but that's the beauty of it. We are not easy like that.
But someone told me I don't look presentable because I was carrying...
Do you know the amount of times that people have told me that? And that's the thing about me. The moment you tell me that, the way I look, that's one of the reasons, close to one of the reasons, in fact, that's one of the major reasons I stopped wearing makeup at a point, and I stopped using foundation because people said, without makeup you look sick. You look like you look sick. It looks like there's something wrong with you. Please go and wear makeup. I don't like it. Okay, now Oju, that's what you're going to be seeing every day. You will see it every day. If you like, close your eyes. That's your business. And that's with me, with my natural hair. There's nothing more I embrace than how I look naturally. Because no matter how much you try to cover things up or try to fix certain things, or you relaxer, or you put certain things on your, it really isn't going to change anything.
Yeah,
and if you do not love yourself, you're giving them a weapon against you, because the wigs, again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong in it. What I have issue with is when you do not embrace
your hair.
Your hair.
Yeah.
It's your identity.
It's your crown.
It's your crown. It's a crown that you never take off. Absolutely not. Right, still Wellness Wednesday on Inspiration 92.3 FM, and our guest is in the beauty, looking very regal and pretty with the hair.
Oh my God.
Lagos traffic be trafficking, but we're very happy that she's here finally. I will be telling you a little bit about her. Like we started the conversation today, we're talking about our hair, our heritage, right? And why we should embrace our hair, because it is our identity. It's a crown that you never take off. And the moment somebody tells you that your hair isn't good enough, it's just like telling me that I am not good enough, and I will fight you tooth and nail, because God that made me did not make a mistake. Our guest today on the show is Adanna Madueke is an international beauty and lifestyle digital creator based in Canada, recognized as a leading voice in the natural hair movement. Now, having faced racial discrimination and challenges with hair care, she is dedicated to inspiring women to embrace their authentic self. Embrace your authentic self, for goodness sake. With over 50 million followers across YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, she has built a strong community by sharing in-depth natural hair care tips, styling tutorials, and personal insight tailored for black women. I have to say, I went through your page and I was in awe with the styles. I have issues with styling my hair. I get away with braids every single time. This is the only wig I have. The wig is going to be sick of me and run away very soon, because anytime I lose my braids, this is the only thing I wear to cover up. She's also a filmmaker as well. She has a documentary on natural hair, which we'll be talking about as well. A natural hair advocate also. She's passionate about natural hair, and believes that every black woman should have the freedom to embrace her crown without judgment. Please welcome our guest today. I wish I could read everything about her because she wears a lot of crown. She's wearing one particular one right now that looks very beautiful. You can join us via the website www.ifm93.com. I don't know. Welcome. I should not be smiling with you, but I'm smiling with you.
Thank you so much.
So tell us about your natural hair journey.
I feel like my natural hair journey has honestly been a thing of my own personal experience. I mean, moving from Nigeria to Canada at such a young age of 17. Yeah, I know. I was that girl that had my hair in relaxer for at least 1 year of boarding school. And then after which, I took the hair to Canada. The weather was so harsh. It was just too much for me. I couldn't find anyone to help me with my natural hair care.
That's one of the things that scares me about relocating, honestly.
Yes, exactly. And it's just a whole different lifestyle. And then when you find someone is so expensive, that was actually what forced me to learn how to take care of my hair. And I realized that most of us actually are not educated on how to take care of our hair. And then now migrating at that young age, it was almost finding disaster in disaster.
So when you migrated, were you still in high school?
So when I graduated from high school, so I was going for university.
Because I wanted to ask, how were you able to cope? Because I know there can be bullies in school about your hair, like, oh, why's your hair so like that? Why don't you make it straight and relax it?
Exactly.
So that was one of the reasons why you decided to go natural.
Exactly.
All right. So how has that journey been so far? Because there was a post that I shared earlier before you came about a girl that said, I've been natural for like 3 years and I'm sick of it. I don't know how to comb my hair. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. And she went to put relaxer back in her hair. And she said, all of you, where they do natural. Now, I do natural. Go comb my hair now. Go relax your hair, may get peace of mind. And I'm like, oh, this is how far they've brainwashed you not to loving your hair. So how has that,
honestly, just like you said, I feel like it's a lot of brainwashing. Like most of us are just not aware of how to take care of our hair. Like, and I was one of them, right? And it's also been a journey of, aside from even learning how to take care of my hair, having to deal with discrimination.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to get a job and then you're wearing an afro is almost like, girl, what are you doing here?
It's like you just stand out. Like, oh,
you just stand out. Exactly. She's not from here. So still trying to force yourself to fit in, at the same time still trying to love the hair that God has given you. It's almost like you're fighting two different wars. I don't know how to take care of my hair, and then I still have to cover the same hair I don't know how to take care of, just so the society can accept me for what I am and who I am as a person, right?
Yeah. So what inspired you to make the documentary? Because I watched the trailer about it, and you went to, that was not Nigeria, was it?
It was everywhere.
Because there were some places, I know that I've not traveled much like that, you understand me? But that place looked like inside Africa. Like some Africa country that I've not been to. Well, tell me the places that you went to, and how is the natural hair being embraced in different spots?
I think something that actually inspired the documentary for me was, like I said, my personal journey. And to be honest, it's always been something I wanted to create. I noticed that most of those hairstyles that we wear as kids, like threads, even like cornrows, I feel like most of them are going extinct, and they're going extinct.
I got my cornrows on.
Yeah, girl. High five. And I feel like they're going extinct because most of us are low-key ashamed of those hairstyles. And it shouldn't be that way. Like, these are hairstyles that our ancestors used to define history for what it is. Like, for example, cornrows. Cornrows were literally used as roadmaps back in the days for slavery escapes. Some people use it for food survival. They actually hid like rice, grains into like their hair.
So video.
Yeah. So these hairstyles are just more than the aesthetic of them. So I think that's something that this documentary has been such an element for pushing in terms of like our society. That's actually what inspired it for me. Like trying to figure out how to do my hair and then styling my natural hair, and then realizing that some of these hairstyles actually, like, why are people not wearing them? And then one thing I've also tend to understand is, honestly, we are the ones that define beauty standards, right? If you have a platform that has a little bit of influence, the best you can do is to actually use the influence well.
Yeah,
true.
Don't misuse
it, right? So who much is given, much is expected.
My goodness, my lord.
So that was what inspired everything for me. And traveling, of course. I feel like traveling has exposed me to different culture. I've also understood that most of our history tied to slavery across different countries in Africa, our hair acceptance and the way we look at our hair is completely different. Like, for example, in Ethiopia right now, if you're wearing like a wig, you're looked at someone that cannot take care of a natural hair. Like, I love it. Yeah, like in Somali, like most of those Arabic countries,
it's very foreign to them.
Almost So
Like, why are you wearing a wig? Why can't you take care of your hair?
Exactly. But in Nigeria, it's like a babe.
No. In Nigeria, if you wear your natural hair, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong?
You don't look presentable. Exactly.